All right, good morning. I'm gonna get started real soon. Everyone starts connecting. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead. Let me see, what's this? Since 9:30. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get on our mats and start making our way into child's pose to get started for today. Everyone hear me okay? Yeah. All right, perfect. Okay. All right, so getting started in child's pose. If you need your blocks or anything, make sure you grab them, have them nearby. Knees could be together or knees wide, and then bringing the big toes to touch. Reach the arms forward, melting your heart towards the mat. And like I often say, it's a good spot to sort of just pause and then check in where you're at, what sort of energy you're bringing to your mat today without having to judge that. It can just simply be more of an awareness of where your body is, where your energy is, where your mind is. Because although we do often do very similar poses throughout our practices, I mean, there's only so many poses, the body and the mind are very different each day, each time we come into practice. So as you settle there, begin to breathe through your nose, letting the back of the throat contract, your Ujjayi breath. And then walking your hands over to the right side. Bring some length through the left side. Settle your hip towards your heel. As that left one's going to want to lift. Through center, and then walk it over to the left side. Come back through to center and settle the hips back towards the heels. Melt the heart once again. Inhale, begin to rise up. Hands and knees, curl your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once you get to your down dog, begin to pedal out the feet. Bending one knee, then the other, bringing some length to the backs of the legs. And spread the fingers, spread the toes. Good, and then bringing the legs into more of a stillness. Find that connection of hands and feet, your foundation. Pressing the mat away from you, lift the hips high. Lifting pelvic floor, drawing low belly up and in. Start to create all those awarenesses of breath, bandha, foundation. Coming forward to plank, faces line up. Index or middle fingers should be parallel. And then to ground down deeper through the bases of the index fingers, lift the belly, press back, downward facing dog. Take the heels high, inhale. The heels back and down towards the mat, exhale. Heels high again, inhale. And back and down towards the mat once again, exhale. Then come forward to plank, inhale. Bend the elbows as you chaturanga all the way down to the mat, exhale. And release the toes. 3 cobra poses, inhale. Feet press, peel the chest up and shoulders back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift cobra. Exhale, lower. One more time, cobra, lift, inhale. And exhale, lower. Come up to the hands and knees, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good, lift both heels, breathe in, and then lower the heels to the right. Press back, up through the hips, back through the chest. Both heels high up again. Exhale the heels over to the left. Take the heels high up, inhale, and ground them towards the mat, exhale. Take several steps, walking your feet to your hands. Make your way to the top of your mat. And lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha, sternum forward, belly lifts. Exhale, fold. One more, Ardha. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reaching the arms up over your head. Gaze lifts, palms could touch. Exhale, arms down to your side, Samastihiti, mountain pose. Strong body, active legs, glutes engaged. Lifting your ribs, shoulder girdle resting on top of the rib cage. Next, inhale, sweep the arms up. Forward fold, exhale down your legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Hold there, activate, inhale. And chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Gazing towards the belly button as you breathe steady through your nose with sound. Look forward, bring your feet to your hands, top of the mat, lengthen. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise and stand, reach up. Samastihiti, exhale. Good, arms back, up, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, step back, lower chaturanga, all one breath. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Good, option one, stay there. Option two, come forward to plank, inhale. Chaturanga down, exhale. Back to plank, inhale. One more, chaturanga, exhale. Plank. Inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Lower the heels to the right. Lift the heels, then lower them to the left. Lift the heels again, and then ground them towards the mat. Gazing forward, step or jump, your feet to your hands, and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way, reach up, stand up. Deep forward fold again, exhale, hinging at the hips. Inhale, lengthen. And step the left foot back as you exhale. Bend the right knee, plant the left palm. Inhale, the right arm sweeps up. And then if you want to move through a little rotation of the shoulder, allow for that. Steady breathing. Exhale, right hand down, right leg up and back, down dog split, peeling the hip open. Good. Reach the right foot to the sky. Draw the left thigh bone back and the left heel down. Try and stay even through the shoulders. Then bend the right knee. Take your heel towards your left glute. Maybe reach your left glute towards your heel as well. Straighten your leg. Square your hip off. Hold there. Breathe in. Knee forward to nose. Exhale. Inhale the leg up and back. Exhale, knee forward to nose. Inhale the leg up and back. One more time. Exhale, knee forward to nose, and then step the right foot at your right thumb. Lunge twist again. Left palm down. Right arm up. One more time. Breathe in. Good. Express however you need to. And then exhale the right hand down, left foot to right. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha, lengthen. And then exhale, the right foot steps back. Bend your left knee, plant your right palm down. Inhale, the left arm reaches up. Maybe you move through a little rotation of the shoulder again. Loosen up. Next, exhale, left hand down, left leg up and back, down dog split, keep the legs straight. Peel the hip open. So we're finding all that space and length first. Stay grounded through the foundation of hands and feet. And then bend the knee. Take your heel towards the right glute, reach your right glute towards your heel. Good. Straighten the legs, square your hip off. Pause for the inhale breath. Knee forward to nose, exhale. Inhale up and back. Knee forward to nose, exhale. Inhale up and back. Knee forward to nose, exhale. Step the left foot at the left thumb. Right palm plants, inhale the left arm up. Again. Any expression there that you may have done the other side, that you feel to move into this side as well, allow. And then exhale the hands down. Again, step forward, right foot to left. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale, bend the knees. Sweep the arms, create length as you lift. Standing, Samastihiti, exhale, arms down. Good, chair pose again, Utkatasana, bend the knees, sweep the arms. Exhale, forward fold, chest to thighs, then lengthen the legs, nice. Good, inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift your right leg up into the sky, inhale. Step the right foot forward, exhale. Back heel turns down, warrior one. Inhale, rise. From that grounding foundation, lift energy. Ooh, that sun is in my eyes. 2, 3. Exhale, hands down. Try and keep the shoulders forward. Lift the belly to step back and lower. Inhale up. Down dog, exhale. Left leg sweeps up, stretch it long. Exhale, left foot steps forward, ground it. Turn the back heel down. Anchor into that back heel, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, shoulders stay forward, step back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward. And downward facing dog. Exhale. Hold and steady the breath. Gazing forward, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale. Fold, exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale. Standing, Samastihiti. Exhale. Good. Chair pose again. Inhale. This time as you exhale, start to sit deeper and deeper and deeper. All the way down to boat pose. Navasana. Knees could be bent, legs could be straight. There's all different ways to modify if you need to. Find what works for you. Where is your edge, your challenge, where you grow? One more breath. Knees into the chest. Rock and roll. Rock all the way back to chair. You could use your hands or not. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale. Step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Right side, warrior one. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, lift the chest, take a big breath in, and humble the warrior. Exhale, over the thigh or inside the knee. Keep the back, outer edge of the foot grounding, or put intention there. Inhale, rise up, reach up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. So we open the chest, the hips, the back foot to parallel, maybe widen your stance a bit. Gazing over right fingertips. Good. Next, inhale, reverse the warrior, reach back and open side body. Exhale, warrior two. Hands to the heart, lengthen the front leg as you inhale. And then exhale, warrior two. Reverse, reach back, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Hands to heart, lengthen the front leg, breathe in. And exhale. Once again, warrior two. Then reverse. And exhale, windmill your hands down to the floor. Lift your back heel, right foot to the middle of the mat. Lift the left leg, or maybe you shift forward, half handstand, breathe in. And then step or float back into Chaturanga Dandasana. And downward facing dog. Steady the breath. In and out through the nose. Back of the throat's contracting. Good, lengthen. Nice, right heel turns in and down. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one again, rise up, load the back leg. Exhale, hands behind the heart, interlace the fingers, lift the chest, breathe in. And humble your warrior, bow forward, exhale. Lift that right inner arch if you can. Ground through the outer edge of the foot. Inhale, warrior one, come back up, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, open the hips, chest, back foot to parallel. Next inhale, reverse the warrior, reach back. Exhale, warrior two. Hands to heart, lengthen the front leg, turn your head to the right, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse, reach back, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Hands to heart, lengthen the front leg, breathe in. And exhale, warrior two. Reverse one more time, breathe in. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the floor. Lift your back heel. Step your left foot to the middle of the mat. Pick up the back leg. Maybe just shift weight into the hands, or maybe you lift up. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, move through your flow. Downward facing dog. Good. Steady breathing. Bring your knees down to the mat. Walk your hands forward. Melt your heart. So forehead down or chest and chin down. Rising up to forearm plank, elbows under shoulders. Walk the feet back, toes curled under. Good. Activate legs, glutes. Lift ribs and belly. Dolphin pose, walk the feet in towards your elbows. Lift the hips. Creating a line from your elbows to your hips. Lengthen. Lower the hips, connect pubic bone, release the toes. Reach the chest through the gates of the arms, Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower down and slide the arms out to more of a cactus arm. Okay, press down into the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift the chest and the arms. Exhale, lower. Again, feet press, lift chest and arms. Hug the shoulder blades together down the back. Hold. Breathe. And exhale, lower. One more time, inhale. Exhale, lower. Slide the hands under the shoulders, come up to tabletop, inhale. Downward facing dog, draw back, exhale. And bend the left knee, reach your right hand for the outer ankle or leg. Lengthen the left leg, draw the heel back down towards the floor, and turn and look to the left. Good. Release, right hand forward. Bend the right knee. Reach the left hand back. Outer leg or ankle. Then bring the right heel back down to the floor. You're still lifting through the hips, drawing back. Turn and look to the right. Release the left hand forward. Come forward into plank. Next, inhale. Downward facing dog, back, exhale. Good, right leg sweeps up, breathe in. Right foot steps forward, exhale. Crescent lunge this time. Inhale, rise up, reach. Exhale, sweep the arms back, shift forward, lift your back leg. Airplane Digasana. Left fingertips down, press out through the back heel, right arm up, revolving half moon. Find some space, some length. Bend the right knee, left toes to the back of the mat. Crescent lunge twist. Knee could come down, left elbow or shoulder outside the knee. Maybe the shoulder's outside the knee and you bring left palm down to the floor, reaching the right arm up. Turning the gaze down, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the floor, side plank. Left shin down or roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Right foot steps back. Right arm lifts. Exhale the right knee into the chest. Step the foot to the top of the mat. Left knee down. Uncurl the back toes. Shift your hips above the back knee and lengthen the front leg. Half split. If your body is ready for a full split and you prefer to go to full, go right ahead. Good. Maybe you just start to draw the toes back towards the knee. Good. Steady breathing. Full split's coming to half. Go ahead and walk it forward. Planting the palms, curl the back toes under, lift the knee. Sweep the right leg up and back, down dog split. Peeling the hip open, bend the knee, take your heel towards your glute. Option to stay or wild thing. Shift the shoulders forward. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot, right foot steps behind you. Hips and heart open. And then you express how you feel for your body today. Few breaths. Right arm up. Go ahead and roll forward into plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward face. Downward facing dog. Exhale, draw back. Left leg lifts up. Inhale. Left foot steps forward. Exhale. Ground down. Hug the inner thighs. Crescent lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Shift forward. Digasana, airplane pose. Lift the back leg. Revolving half moon, right hand down, left arm up, flex the back ankle, press out through the heel, create space and length. Crescent lunge twist, bend the left knee, right toes to the back of the mat, and slide the right elbow or shoulder outside the knee. Again, you could bring palms to press. Back knee could come down to modify. Maybe you're working the shoulder outside the knee and the right palm lowers down. Left arm reaches. Gazing down to breathe in. Exhale, hands to the floor, side plank, right shin down, or roll to the outer edge of your right foot, left arms up. Left knee comes into the chest. Step the foot to the top of the mat. Right knee down. Uncurl the back toes, half or full split. Shift the hips above the back knee. Lengthen your front leg. Possibly like before, maybe start to draw the toes back towards your knee. The hips are square. Checking in with your breath, the length, the texture. If there's still a sound to your breathing. If you're clenching the back teeth together, maybe create a little space between the molars. You could let the tip of the tongue rest at the back of the upper teeth. Good. Full splits coming into half. Then everyone will walk it forward, plant the palms, curl the back toes under, lift your knee. Down dog split, left leg up and back, peeling the hip open, bend the knee. Stay there, or wild thing, shoulder shift forward, left foot behind you, and then express how it feels good to you today. Good. Next inhale, bring yourself forward to plank position. And exhale, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Keep the collarbones broad. Up dog, inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. Take your knees down to the mat, child's pose. Hips to heels, big toes touch. Rise up, inhale, hands and knees. Pause there, exhale, neutral spine. Reach the right arm up. Thread the right arm through, bringing the right shoulder to the mat and letting the head rest gently to the mat. And then the left arm could reach forward or maybe drape along the low back. Good. Release the left arm, palm to the floor. Pick yourself back up to tabletop. And then left side, inhale the arm up. Exhale, threading through. Left shoulder to the mat, head rests gently to the mat. We don't want a bunch of weight in the neck here. And then right arm could reach forward or drape across the low back. Good. Right hand down, bring yourself back to tabletop. Curl your toes under, downward facing dog, all the way back. Gazing forward, step or jump your feet to the top of your mat and head up with lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise and stand, reach the arm. Exhale. Samastihite. I'm going to turn this way so the sun's not in my eyes. And go ahead and make your way into a standing leg twist. So we'll shift the weight into your left foot, bringing the right knee into the chest. And then the left hand can go outside the knee or outside your foot and extend the leg. Right arm could reach back. Okay, belly lifts and draws in. Strong standing leg. Nice, everyone. So it's a little twist that we're doing. From there, turn forward, both hands on the hips. If it hasn't been already, extend the leg out. Be aware of that right hip wanting to jack up. Try and keep the hips level. Your breath is steady. Then gently sweep it through. Maybe a little bend in your standing knee. Arms out like wings. Once again, airplane pose. Come back to stand. Strong left leg, right knee into the chest. And then bring it down. Shifting the weight into the right foot. Twisting on the other side. Left knee up. Right hand to the outer knee or outer foot and extend the leg. Left arm could reach back. Right leg is strong. Face forward, both hands on the hips, extend the leg. Try not to let that left hip jack up. Strong right leg. Slowly sweep it back. Little bend in the right knee to keep your hips square. Airplane pose. Press through the right foot, stand up, left knee into the chest, take it in for a squeeze. Left foot down to right. Shifting the weight into your left foot once again, you're going to take your right flexed ankle above the knee and open the hip. Begin to sit back into the hips. So you're getting that sort of pigeon style stretch. Lots of options to play there. If you want to come all the way down. Maybe you reach your arms forward. Find a lift to the chest. Belly's in. Flying pigeon is an option as well. Hooking the right foot around that left upper arm. Create a shelf with your upper arms for your right shin. But press the floor away from you as you lean. And then lift and extend. Come back, up, stand all the way up, bring the knee forward and up, release, lower down, and then moving into the other side. Left leg up, flex the ankle, take it above the right knee, open the hip. Begin to sit back into the hips. Keep a lift to the chest. Belly's drawing up and in. Decide where you want to go. Take your time. Slowly come back up. Press through the standing leg. Lift the left knee, extend, and lower down. Move back to the top of your mat as you inhale, the arms sweep up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha, lengthen. And then step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Really open that chest. Good. Downward facing dog. Right legs up. Inhale. Right knee forward to behind your right wrist for pigeon. Exhale. Good. Big lift to the chest first. Broaden the collarbones. Draw the belly up and in. And then exhale, fold forward. Good. Giving yourself a little time here to settle in, maybe sort of surrender if this pose can be difficult for your mind or your body. Find in pigeon, like those patterns that we have often show up. Those ones that keep us from just staying and softening or surrendering into a pose or a place or a feeling. So just noticing your tendencies. Option 1 could be just to stay there in the pose, and option 2, actually everyone rise up. You have a different option. So option 1 is going to be to come up and bend the back knee and hug the heel in towards your glute, whether that be with your hand or no hand, okay? And then the second option will be to bring the foot to the inside of the elbow and then sort of reach into, I think it's called mermaid, taking the right hand towards the left. Open the chest. So this lifts up out of the hips. Trying to keep the weight centered down the middle. Good. Release. Sit over into the right hip. Swing the leg forward. Connect your right foot to the left inner thigh. Now your right sit bone's going to have to scoot back a bit. So your pelvis is actually slightly diagonal. Turn and square your torso over the left active leg. Janu Sirsasana A, and fold down the leg. Good, so there's a little rotation or twist into the left leg, and then lengthen down. Inhale, rise up. Right hand back behind your hip as you exhale. And then inhale, lift the hips and open. And exhale, come down. Bring the right knee up and take the right foot outside your left leg and create a twist. If you want to bend your left knee as well, that's an option. Keeping the heel outside of the hip. So twist over to the right, rounding down into what's touching the floor. Lifting up and around. Work the hips square. Gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, forward gaze. Exhale, unwind. Counter your twist over to the other side. Then come back up as you breathe in. Cross your shins, plant your palms. Maybe it's a roll forward or a lift up today, and then move through your flow. Chaturanga, up dog, and then meet in downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up. Left side pigeon. Bring the knee forward behind your left wrist. Lower the hips, right leg straight back from your hip. Big opening of the chest, front body. And bowing forward as you exhale down. Settling in, surrendering. Good. Everyone rise up. Option 1, to bend your back knee. Draw the heel towards the glute and try and stay centered down the middle. And then option 2, bring the foot into the elbow crease. Lifting up and open. Reach the left hand back to the right. That. Sitting heavy over into the left hip, swing the right leg forward. Connecting left foot to right inner thigh, left sit bone scoots back a bit. Janu Shirsasana A. Active right leg, square the ribs off, over the leg, fold forward, bringing the energy down the leg, exhale. Softening that left hip. Inhale, rise up. Left hand behind your back. Inhale, lifting up and open. And exhale down. Bring the left knee up. The hips are now square. Left foot to the outside of your right leg. Could be straight or could be bent. Heel outside the hip. Create your twist. Over to the left. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, unwind. Come back into center. Bend the knees, cross the shins, and plant your palms down. Lift up, roll forward, move through flow, and then come back into your downward facing dog. From there, step or jump through to seated as you inhale. Lower onto the back, exhale, bring the legs up into the air, flex the ankles, palms down. Supta Dandasana. And taking your hands behind your thighs, exhale all the breath out. Inhale, lower the legs, letting the weight lift you up to seated. If you need to free a little flesh side to side. Next, exhale, Paschimottanasana, forward fold. So we're bringing energy up, scooping, and then taking it forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend the knees into the chest and then peel the hips open, connecting the soles of your feet, Baddha Konasana. One hand to each foot. Sit tall, maybe you stay there today, relaxing the hips, or exhale, fold forward with a long spine. Letting your heels press into each other and then your knees press out to the right and to the left. As your feet may start to open like a book, keep pressing the heels. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring the knees together. Exhale, cross the shins and plant your palms. Inhale for the lift. And then step or jump back. Chaturanga once again. Exhale. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. So we wipe the slate clean. Then come through to seated once again. Inhale and lower onto the back. Exhale. Bend the knees. Separate your feet hip distance and let the arms be long by your sides. Bridge pose. Inhale. Lift the hips, rolling the shoulders underneath the back. Active legs. Inner thighs active. Press through the feet. Don't lose your connection with your feet into the floor. Exhale, lower down. Stick with bridge or upward facing bow, hands under shoulders. And inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. And inhale, third one, back up. Exhale, come down. Let the knees fall into touch. Separate your feet wider on the mat. Then gently windshield wiper. The knees to the right. And then the left, nice and slow. Bringing the knees back to center to touch. Draw them gently into the chest. Maybe rock a little side to side. Rock all the way up to seated. Extend the legs long out in front of you and gently move into your forward fold. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, lower onto the back and bring your legs up into the air. Maybe you stay there with the spine on the floor or shoulder stand. Hands at the low back. So elbows in as close as you can. Take the chin slightly off the chest. Press down into the elbows. Lift your feet towards the ceiling or the sky. Plow pose, halasana. Take the toes towards the floor behind your head. Keep an active lift of the hip creases.
If the toes touch down, maybe the fingers interlace and the arms lengthen. Work to an active leg. Bend the knees, Karna Padasana, ear pressure pose. Release. Fish pose, spine back down to the mat. Take long legs today. Lift the chest, let the crown of the head fall back. Eventually, over time, less and less weight in the forearms until it's gone completely. Chin to chest, lower down. Draw both knees and squeeze. Rock up to seated. Good. Bring the hands forward. Step or jump your feet back. Move through flow. Come through to seated one more time. Inhale. Lower onto the back. Exhale. Keep the left leg long on the floor. Draw the right knee into the chest. Squeeze. Then switch. Right leg long, left knee in. Both legs up into the air. Reach the hands up to the air as well. And as you exhale, lift the head and shoulders off the floor. Pull the belly in. Happy baby. Lower the spine and the head back down to the floor. Lengthen as the knees bend to the outsides of the ribs. So if the outer edges of the feet aren't available today, then just bring the hands behind your thighs. Good. Release the feet. Cross the right knee over left for eagle legs, shifting the hips slightly to the right. Lower the knees to the left and the head turns to the right. Create that space from right shoulder, right hip. Length, openness through the twist. Back through center. Switch left knee over right, hips slightly to the left. Knees to the right, head turns to the left. Create the space, the length, use your breath, nice and slow. Scan through the body if there's anywhere that's gripping, holding, maybe protecting an area that's not necessarily. You can find a little more softness or ease. Come back through to center. Draw both knees into the chest. And rock and roll yourself up to seated. Finding that comfortable cross-legged position. Arms reach up, inhale. Exhale the hands down to your heart. Close the eyes and humble the head to the heart.
opening the eyes, lift the knees, set your feet about hip distance apart, taking your hands to the shins. Think of cat-cow poses. As we open the knees a little wider, inhale, lift the chest and open it. And then exhale, release the breath like a balloon, and round. Again, inhale. And exhale. 2 more. And last one. Big breath in. Exhale. All the way down to the mat. Lifting the hips and just lengthening the tailbone as you lower it back down to the mat. Stretch your legs out long. Let your feet fall open. Let the arms go long with your palms facing up. Good. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then open the mouth and exhale it all out. Good. Another deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, and as you exhale all the breath out, imagine that you're soaking into a warm bath. Completely relaxed, allowing yourself to just let go and let it all be enough. Starting with small movements in the toes and the fingers. Awakening the body. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then open the mouth and exhale it all out. Sliding your legs together and your knees into your chest. Gently roll the body over to the right side. And then up to seated. The eyes closed, keeping the hands together at the heart center. So pause here. Finishing our practice with a single Om. Inhale. Thank you all for sharing your practice today. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. If you have any questions, as always, please let me know. Let me